from where it all started, why it came into the picture and all. It's just for the knowledge purpose. It's nothing to do with the coding and all. But you should know, if somebody asks you if you're learning JavaScript, you're able to answer like how the things got changed, how JavaScript became so famous and all. So first thing, JavaScript was introduced in the year 1995, and at that time it was only called as C client side scripting language, CSSL. Okay, later on it was named as JavaScript. uh, and in 1997 a standard of scripting language was introduced called as ITMA script. Okay, just like some document, you can say, wherein all the necessary code, important features, uh, and all the updates are mentioned related to JavaScript. So this is the script called it must script. It's a standard, meant all the necessary important instructions, documentations related to JavaScript is written over here. This was formed in 1997. Okay, so ES, it must script, in short we call it as ES. Okay, ES is a parent of many scripting language like TypeScript. You will very soon you will get to know about TypeScript. J JScript. JScript is not JavaScript. It's a different script. Okay, Action script. Now another is JavaScript. So there are four different type of scripting language. And ES, that is called ITMA script, is a parent of all language. So this is a parent, and all these are child. So all they have it's a like for example it's a Bible. Okay, it's a huge book, and accordingly they have created their own versions of scripting language. So although the core concept remains the same, that all these four are the scripting language only used for front end as well as back end, but mostly for the execution purpose we use it for the front end. Now how it is working, some will have some additional feature, some will have some less feature, like that. But the main concept or the terms are taken from ITMA because it is the parent or the mother of all the scripting language. Okay, now later, as the year passed on, as new developers came into the picture, as new variety of problems, issues uh, came into the picture, JavaScript also evolved itself with every version, year after year. New features were also introduced. So in 2015, ES25 was introduced. ES6, it is called as. It was a game changer in the field of web development. So since then, JavaScript became a whole new, language, and it is also termed as modern JavaScript. Okay, because these all are pre post pre era, old generation, you can say. So after 2025 it became a new language, modern JavaScript also we call it. What are the features and all, you can learn it. This is not the session about that, but few features I will highlight definitely. It is very important because the entire JavaScript was not the entire, but it's a huge major change was happened. So I will highlight later when we go into much deeper concept. I will highlight when what new features are added. Okay, so you can read, these are some features mentioned. Okay, template and all, classes, objects and all. One by one, few of them we will learn later. Okay, so this is all about the ES6 or ECMAScript 6. I wanted to tell you. Okay, nothing to remember much, because these languages are mainly for your coding purpose, not for your theoretical language or um, you know learning, remembering everything. But just remember that JavaScript was introduced in the year 1995, and 20 years down the line, 2000 2015, a whole new JavaScript was introduced under the name called ES6, ITMA Script 6, which is also called as modern JavaScript language. And then the all the web developers are using the same language for their web development. So this is about the need for JavaScript. Now moving on to the next concept, what is JavaScript? So HTML and CSS combined together, we form a static web page. This we have already done in the last two sessions. Sorry, in the last 2 weeks we have already done. Now this is a static web page. Static meaning you can't give any command. It cannot change on its own. So we have to make our web pages dynamic in nature. So how we will make our
అమ్మ
page
పూజ
dynamic?
ఇది
JavaScript. If you
వర్షం
combine
వచ్చేస్తుంది ఎలా
JavaScript
వెళ్తున్నావు?
with HTML and CSS, it makes your web page dynamic in nature. That's why JavaScript is also
ఆటో
called as
ఆటో ఒకవేళ ఆటో
dynamic
దొరికితే వాళ్ళిద్దరిని కూడా
language,
తీసుకొచ్చేస్తావా?
dynamically written language.
రు-
It has more feature, not just by making web
అయ్యో.
page dynamic. It is called
లేదంటే
as
వాళ్ళిద్దరిని
dynamic.
అక్కడే
There
ఉండమను
are
ఒకవేళ నీకు
more
ఆటో దొరకకపోతే.
concepts also associated with JavaScript. That's why it is called as dynamic
సరే.
language. Next. Yeah, so this is already covered, no need to revisit. So where all you can execute and understand. So JavaScript associated with your HTML, you can execute on any of the browser. We are using Chrome. You can use any other browser also, but Chrome is one of the best browser in terms of understanding the logic, handling the queries, and better visuals are generated. Okay, so that's why we are that's why we are using Chrome. Otherwise there are many other browsers as well. So these are some theory, we are going to skip it. Next. Yeah, so now JavaScript language or the code you can write in your HTML page in three different ways. The first way what we have done is writing the code, you know external code we have written somewhere else, we have written and we have integrated. Internal meaning somewhere in the piece of code we will write inline scripting, just like the inline CSS we are calling, same way we have inline scripting also. But we don't follow inline scripting and inline internal scripting. The reason being, it's a whole, it has nothing to do with HTML. Okay, it's a purely logic part. So it's better to have a separate file, external file, for the better understanding, debugging of the code, handling errors and all. So external file will be a better use case, because the if you are accessing your web page, you find some error, some logic error related to JavaScript. For example, if I click on search, this search button, if it doesn't, it's not working. So I won't be going in the HTML code and searching for the entire line of code and then find this search button and then check whether how this search button is working or not and all. So it will take a lot of time to find the code, debug, and fix it. Also, if you do this inline, it might affect the other code as well. So better way is to have your JavaScript file or code separate. It helps you to debug faster. Okay, so that's the thing. Yeah, so these are few examples. You can see how internal scripting is worked. Okay, external scripting. Now theory we are done, we'll move ahead. A quiz we will be playing later, not now. Okay, setting up the environment, let me go. So far, is it clear? Are we going good? Are you able to understand, comprehend whatever we are learning? Yes or no? You can unmute as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Raj, I have one doubt.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the theory part is very clear. And I have one doubt that is, like executing the hello world thing. How do you
Uh-huh.
execute that? I want to see it again, so I did not follow that. I have written both the codes, everything, so it's fine. I saved it as well, but not able to execute. Like how to go to that
Yeah,
hello
sure, sure.
world.
You want me to show in my system, or you want to share your screen?
Anything. If you want to check mine, that's also
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
If you want
Yeah,
to
please.
show,
ఆ డాడీ
Yeah, you can
should
do
I
that.
share the?
Yeah, yeah, you do it.
Okay.
చెప్పండి.
You cannot share the screen. It's giving an error for me.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. I'll
ఆ,
stop share. Yeah, can you try now?
Yes.
ఉమ్, ఉమ్.
Yes. Can you see
ఆ,
my screen now?
ఆ,
Yeah,
ఆ.
yeah, visible.
So I have written here the Java code, then
Yes.
this is the HTML.
ఉమ్.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the thing?
అవునవును బెంగళూరులోనే
Yeah,
ఉంటున్నాను.
so
Like how
see
to?
in line number 9, you can see
ఆ,
stripped
ఆ,
Uh-huh.
dot you have written,
ఆ,
correct?
Yes. Yes.
Remove that dot. Just the space is
Okay.
there.
ఆ.
Yeah,
Yes.
from both the places. Space. Give a space. Stripped space
ఆహా.
src.
Okay.
Same here also. You remove here. You remove everything. Only stripped and greater than symbol is there.
ఉమ్,
Is the
It's a
file name case sensitive,
ఉమ్,
Raj?
sorry.
ఉమ్.
Is the file name is case sensitive or not? Here,
ఆ,
the
ఆ.
capital first actually here
ఉమ్,
mentions what.
Yeah, yeah,
ఉమ్,
that will come later also, but I'll answer here for you.
ఉమ్,
In JavaScript is a very case
ఉమ్.
sensitive language. So
Okay.
వెజ్
if
కూడా
you're
చేస్తారా
using
మరి?
first uh,
ఉమ్, ఉమ్.
I mean, you understand the
ఓకే
case
ఓకే.
sensitive, no? Correct.
ఉమ్,
So
Yes. Yes.
if you
Yes. Yes.
so it's a very case sensitive language. So please make sure whatever you are writing, it has to be the same uh, casing.
Okay. So
ఉమ్.
No,
now
ma'am.
I have
Actually, no,
corrected
no, no.
the.
It will throw an error. You have to write
ఉమ్,
the
ఉమ్.
closing tag of your script.
ఆ, బాగుంటాయి
So you,
అలాగే
line
చేయండి.
number 9
నాటుకోడి
is
పులుసు
nothing but
పెట్టించండి
a
లేకపోతే.
script tag. Tags you would have studied in your HTML.
ఇంకా
So
ఫిష్
Yes.
లేకుండా
every tag will have a opening tag and a closing tag,
ఫిష్ పెట్టి
correct?
ముద్ద ఒక ఫ్రై వేద్దాం
Correct.
డాడీ.
So see, your line number 9 has
ఉమ్.
a opening script tag. So please
ఆ,
enter
మెత్తలు ఫ్రై చేస్తా
closing
అంటే
script tag as
తెప్పించండి.
well. So how
ఉమ్.
to enter? You just, yeah, you type
చికెన్
in
బిర్యానీ.
less than slash script and close the
మటన్
corner
బిర్యానీయా?
bracket, or you can copy here.
Is it? Is it here?
ఓకే ఓకే. అయితే మటన్ బిర్యానీ,
No, no.
నాటుకోడి పులుసు.
Okay, fine, ma'am. Do one thing.
ఆ,
You remove everything. You remove line number
ఉమ్,
9.
Okay.
Remove, yeah,
ఉమ్,
remove line number. Yeah. Simply type script. Yeah, but just click on enter.
ఉమ్.
Click on enter. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Now
చాలా అన్ని
go
మెత్తలు
to
చేస్తాడేమో అడగండి.
inside the first opening
మెత్తలు
tag,
చేస్తాడేమో
script
అడగండి.
tag.
చికెన్ మటన్
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here
చాలా
you
ఐటెంలు.
give a space and type src.
ఉమ్.
Yes.
ఒకవేళ
Yeah,
మెత్తలు చేయనంటే
enter,
Enter
enter.
ఏదైనా
again.
ఫ్రై ముక్కలాగా
Enter.
ఇది ఫిష్ అయింది ఇంక
Yeah,
పులుసు
here
వద్దు.
you write the
ఎందుకంటే నాటుకోడి
case
పులుసే కదా.
sensitive name of your file. First.js.
Okay.
మీకు ఎలా
Enter, you can
నచ్చుతారో చేయండి,
press
ఏం
enter.
పర్లేదు
It's
నాకు.
VS Code is
Okay.
very
వెజ్ మాత్రం ఏమైనా
dynamic.
స్పెషల్గా చేస్తాడేమో
Hmm,
It's
వెజ్
a
కూడా
very
correct.
అడగండి.
Mhm.
language. You take help of that. Yeah, now you just
Okay.
simply save
అయ్యో
it.
వెజ్ 20 మంది ఎక్కడ
Save
ఉంటారు?
it.
Saved.
ఉంటారు 40 మంది.
Saved.
Now you go to
అంటే
your browser. I mean,
వెజ్
launch
మా
this
ఫ్రెండ్సే
HTML and
ఉంటారు
then
20 మంది. మనకి అక్కడ ఊర్లో చుట్టాలు అది ఒక 10 మంది 15 మంది అని ఉండరా? మీరు ఒక 40 50 వేసుకోండి వెజ్.
Yes. Yes. I'm able to see that. Thank you. Thank you.
sure, sure. Thanks.
సార్ మీ ఇష్టం, మీకు ఎలా అంటే అలా చేయండి.
Yeah. Anybody else has
ఉంటుందా?
any doubt? Because now we are done with the theory part. We will
వెజ్
proceed with
అమ్మని ప్యాక్
the more
చేయమనండి.
coding part as well. I hope my screen is visible. I'll go back quickly. I'll cover this because this is already done. Okay, setting up the environment we have already, so it's a editor. Visual IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So we have already done it that. For those, I believe everyone has downloaded and executed. If not, please do it. This is for your own benefit. Browser, we are using Google Chrome only, so that's done. As it can work on any browser, but preferably Google Chrome is the best one to do that. Okay, all these features reduce, why we are using, to reduce the development time, runtime. You can see how fast we can type. Otherwise, typing an HTML code in plain text, or it will take a lot many time. I have to type exclamation dot. It will take a lot many time for me, so better to do that. Now, how to download and all, I have already shown. Please do it, download it. Opening of
మెత్తలు
folder
లేకపోతే
and
చేస్తాడేమో
all
అడుగుతా
these
అంటున్నారు
options are there
డైరెక్ట్.
in your system. You can refer later on also. If by it's not that
అంటే అది ఒక్కదాని
I am
కోసమే,
explaining,
మిగతా
you have
డాడీ
to
చెప్పింది
remember
బానే
everything.
ఉంది మరి.
Later on also, if you want to refer, that's why we are providing
చేస్తాడు
you the
చేయడు,
course link.
చేయకుండా ఉండరు. అంతకాదు
If required,
చేయలేదనుకో,
later on you
ఒక
can come
ఫిష్
back
ఫ్రై ఏదైనా
and try
పెట్టండి
to
మామ, ఒకటి
learn
ఏదన్నా
how the
ఫ్రై
opening of
లాగా.
file takes place, how the
ఇప్పుడు ఒకవేళ
console
మెత్తలే
is
కాకపోతే
written.
ఫిష్ ఫ్రై
All the
ఏం
piece
పెడతాడు,
of code
ఫిష్ లో
is
పులుసు
already there.
మానేద్దాం.
Okay,
ఇంకెందుకంటే నాటుకోడి పులుసు ఉంటుంది, ఇంక మామూలు పులుసు ఐటమ్ వద్దు, చారు ఉంటుంది. అందుకని ఇంక పులుసు మానేసి ఫిష్ మెత్తలు చేస్తే సరే సరే, లేకపోతే వేరే మామూలుగా ముక్కల్లో ఫ్రై చేస్తాడేమో, ఫ్రై పీస్ లాగా వేసేద్దాం.
so I hope this is clear.
అలా ఎలా ఉంటుంది?
Next,
ఎగురు వద్దులే,
setting
ములక్కడ
up the
పచ్చిరొయ్యలు
internal.
ఉంటాయి కదా
Okay,
మరి.
so before we set up,
ఏపుడుకా?
let me let us write another code in the first file itself. So this was
డాడీకి
hello
అక్కడ
world.
ఏమన్నా
Now I
దొరకకపోతే
want,
సుబ్బయ్య అంకుల్తో
if
ఏమన్నా
you are
నాన్
able to
వెజ్
understand
ఒకసారి
and execute.
చేయమను
now i
ఆయనకి
now I want
ఒకసారికి.
everyone to write
సరే.
another line of code for yourself or for Harshakti team.
సరే
Okay,
అయితే.
uh,
ఇంట్లో
so I'll be using
వర్షం
my
పొద్దు
shortcut.
నుంచి ఇప్పుడు
Okay,
వెళ్ళాలి స్కూల్,
and
పరీక్ష
that shortcut
అయిపోయింది,
is,
హాఫ్ డే
see,
స్కూల్స్ కదా.
I am not moving anything, I'm not
నేనేమో ఆఫీస్లో
typing
ఉన్నాను,
anything. I'll
మా
just
పూజకు
use
చెప్పాను.
a shortcut. I have not copied also. See, I'll paste it.
ఓ వర్షం ఇక్కడ కూడా.
I have not copied this line of code. Okay, and I'll simply type control
చదవలేదు
D.
ఇంకా, అది అక్కడ ఉండగా
Just a
సెలవులు
minute.
వస్తేప్పుడేమో స్కూల్
Now
మానేసి
I'll
ఇటు
type
వస్తుంది.
control D.
దాని చదువు అలాగే అయిపోయింది.
Can you see it quickly copies
వీడికేమో
down?
ఇవాళే
Now
పరీక్ష.
how to do
సరే.
this, I'll tell you later on. Okay, just if I
అదే
forgot by
పూజకి
any
చెప్పాను,
chance, you
ఆటోలో
please
వెళ్ళి
remind me.
తీసుకుంటా, తీసుకొస్తాను
This
ముగ్గురిని
is a
అందే.
very
మరి వర్షం
cool
కదా.
simple feature to
పూజ
use and
పూజ.
implement. Now what you have to do, copy paste this line and paste it below,
సరే.
and here you type your name or Harshakti team name,
కాదమ్మా,
just for a double
హలో,
check. Yes,
ఇది
my
వెజ్
code is
వెజ్ నువ్వు
working.
చెప్పు
Okay,
ఒకసారి, ఏంటో కొంచెం వెరైటీగా ఉన్న
so I'll
చూడు,
save
అతను
it.
ఏం చేస్తాడో అడిగి మీరు ఒకసారి,
We'll
నువ్వు
go back
మాట్లాడే
to our
పర్వాలేదు.
browser, refresh it.
కామన్ గా ఈ
Harshak,
రెండింటికి
yeah,
రసం
it's
ఉంటది, ఇంకా
coming.
పప్పుచారులు
It
సాంబార్లు
also
వద్దు.
mentioning from where which line and
ఇంక
all.
చారు ఉంటది
Okay,
కదా, హాయిగా ఏదైనా ఒక రోటి పచ్చడి,
so our
ఒక
code is up
ఫ్రై,
and running.
కూర.
So we can now proceed ahead with the next
ఇదిగో ఈ
round
జాపత్రి
of code.
బిర్యానీ అను అంతే.
So before we go, you can
సరే.
see it is taking a lot of time, since it is loaded actually. If I, for example, by mistake, I'm checking it's done, and now I want to reload. So what will I do? I have to go back to the browser and then execute it. Correct? The same in this long feature I have to do. Steps, console. So in order to minimize this and to make the smooth transition between the code and the output, we are using this adding live server. Okay, it's an extension which is available inside the Visual Studio Code only. Okay, so now I want everyone to download this, install this. Once you install, now it will automatically be once you download, it will automatically installed in the system and integrated. So how, where to download and how, do this, I'll show you. For this, on your left hand side, there are 5 icons. Is it visible to everyone? First one is your file explorer, search, source controller, run and debug, and the last is the extension. Here you get all the extensions which you need. Okay, so these are the extension. I mean, this is the installed part. I have already installed it. So for you, what you have to do, just in this you type live. The minute you type live, you will get this live server. Okay, click, you can install, you will get the install option also. You can click and click on install also. I'll repeat the process. Let me close this. On your left hand side, this is the extension button. Click on extension button. In the search bar, simply type live server by Ritwik Day. You click here and install button will be there. Just click on install or download. Okay, it will be automatically integrated. Do let me know in the comment section or unmute, yeah, if you all of you have done. Okay, that's the small activity you have to do.
Bridge, we have already installed this, but what is the purpose of installing this?
Yeah, if you have already done, then I'll show. See, I'll close. Now I'll close this thing. So it saves a lot of time for a developer to execute the code. Okay, now if I want to view my output, I have to repeat that process. But since all of you, I have installed my live server, then on your right, can you see something called as go live? Bottom, can you see? Everyone, yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So the minute you click on go live, there you go. It's there. So you don't have to go back every time, you know, by doing this. Now, if your server is live, one more benefit is there. If my server is live, one more benefit is there. If I comment this, sorry, let me not comment the entire thing. If I comment this, if I save it,
పూజ
okay, no, actually, you didn't see the magic. I'll show you
వెయిట్
first.
అసలు ఆగట్లేదు వర్షం ఇంకా అయినా వాళ్ళు రావడానికి గొడుగు లేదు కదా
Yeah, see, saw the magic? I need not reload.
అయ్యో
I did not reload it.
అక్కడ
So
ఉన్నారా
imagine
ఇప్పుడు
it's just one line of code.
ఓకే
Imagine if
నువ్వు
you write
వచ్చేసావా
100 line of code again and again, you have to reload to
సరే సరే
get the
సరే
output.
నేను వెళ్తానులే
So that's why live server works. So see, it is now working. If I comment and simply save, I commented this and I save this file. And how to check if this on top you can see if I comment something is editable, like this file doesn't have this white color circle, that means it is not saved. This file is saved. How? If I type something, again white color will come. If I remove and control S, white color gone. So this file is not saved, but in browser you can see it is already executed. Sorry, I'll do that. It is not saved now, so I need not refresh. So I know you people would see it's not making much of the change, but as you go ahead, as you perform, as you write line of code, as you build some website, it saves a lot of time, effort. You know, I hope it is making sense to you.
Uh, yeah, this is Manju here. So, you mean to say that when you comment that script, particular line of code in HTML, and then if you
Hmm.
don't save it, and then you go to the browser, and so you mean to say that it's not getting reflected? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, 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 no. I'm trying to
Mm,
say that previously, I mean, when I was not using my this live server,
okay,
you would have noticed I used to reload the page to generate the output.
right,
Correct.
correct,
Now
yes,
now that reload option I need not worry about, because the server is now live.
live, okay,
Huh. So the minute,
okay,
like for example, I'll show you. I'll let me uncomment this and save it. So
okay.
now
So that gets reflected on this.
that
Okay,
is
yeah,
it is getting reflected without even reloading.
okay, got it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's the benefit of this. Th- Uh, I'll keep it. I'll make it more simple. It is doing nothing, but it is generating a it's, as the name says, it's a live server. So your piece of code, it is going live the minute you save it. Okay, the minute you save it, it is getting reflected. That's the simple task it is doing. Nothing big thing it is happening, but it will happen, it will save a lot of time, effort and all. When you try to build the website, when you try to build the more line of code you write, no, so it will save a lot of time, like that. Okay, so I mean, it is required, you can do it, it's up to you, but it's generally, it is best practice. You can see the millions of downloads also happen. So it's a good thing, you can install. Okay, now moving on to the next part. Yeah, setting up we have already seen. Yeah, everything is done, and
యా
you can read also somewhere they
రత్నం
have, they would have, written.
నేర్పించుకోవాలి సహస్రం బట్టి యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ బుక్డ్
Yeah,
ఆటో
so now yeah, say, let us understand some extension that helps us standardize
ఆటో విల్
written
అరైవ్ ఇన్
adding
2 minutes.
links. So linting we are not gonna add. Okay, it is not required. Okay, we are skipping this linting part.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's in
sometime
desk.
later
Called
when
actually I'm in office, so I have
additional
actually booked them
line
for
of
auto.
I mean, when we start working on some
Actually called to security.
front end frameworks like Angular
Yeah,
or
please, ma'am.
React or something like that, then this particular line of code will work, because we are not trying to build a huge uh, website or application for us. So we will skip this linting part. If you want, you can add it, not an issue, but live server is enough for now. Okay, now this is skipped.
ఒక ఆటో
Environment
బుక్
setup we are
చేస్తాను.
already done. Okay, this is also
ఎలా
already
వస్తారు?
executed. Okay, they
స్కూల్
have
బస్
explained it
ఎక్కేస్తారా?
properly. I think it is
సరే
repeated
చెల్లి నీ
only.
దగ్గర ఉందా
Okay,
మరి?
so this is done. Demo also I have
సరే
shown you.
అయితే
Now
వచ్చేయండి.
we will move
ఇంకా
ahead with
రాలేదు
the
నాకు
next
చెప్పాలి కదా
topic
ఫోన్ చేసి.
called as identifiers. Okay,
మరి ఇప్పుడు దాకా ఏం చేస్తున్నారు?
now for this we'll go back to our code.
బస్ ఎక్కండి, బస్ ఇటు వస్తే కనుక.
I'll write
అప్పుడు దాకా ఏం చేస్తావు
another
మీ
line.
కార్లో?
First this becomes the
ఇప్పుడు దాకా
second
డాన్స్
type.
చేస్తున్నారు మరి ఐడియా
I'll
ఉన్నప్పుడు.
write identifiers
ఎలా వస్తారు ఇంత వర్షం వచ్చేస్తుంది? నాకు చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు.
dot js.
బుక్ అవుతుంది ఆటో. ఇప్పుడు క్యాన్సిల్ చేశాను. నువ్వు ఇలా
Now
చెప్పి
in
నా
order
బస్సులు
to
ఉన్నాయి.
execute this with this, please like I
మళ్ళీ
am
ఫోన్ చేయి
generating a
నాకు.
new file. You can do it here also. If you are copying me, then make sure then in your HTML you are changing this file name as well, because we are now working on the second file, identifiers. Now I'll save it. Just quickly do this activity if you're following the same, or else if you're only executing first.js, then also it works fine. Nothing to worry. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, so am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so we'll continue now. So all theory part is covered. Now only the conceptual and the execution of code will do. Okay. I can, as per your comments in the chat, I saw that a few people are from computer science background and have already experienced. So I believe uh, those people have already worked on some of the languages. Same way, in JavaScript also we have something called as identifiers, a data type. Put it all together, we call it variables and all. So, but there are few differences as compared to the other languages. So, in JavaScript, variables, as I initially mentioned, that JavaScript is a very versatile language, meaning if you have previously worked on C or Python or Java, you would have seen that when we write a variable, when we declare a variable, we have to explicitly mention the data type of that variable. But in JavaScript, it is not required as such. So what we'll do, we'll see with an example. Okay, so first thing, that is name or full name. Let me type full name only. Okay, so full name equal to, I'll use it Harshakti only, you can use your name, and close. So if I save this and I go back, okay, the problem is we have just declared the variable, we have not asked to print it. So we'll write console.log. Now we want to print the full name. So if you type full name, the name of the variable, and give it this and save it, then your output will be generated, Harshakti. Okay, so here you can see we have written the name, but we have not specified the data type, like what is the data type of this uh, name. It is string, but we don't have to mention it, we don't have to specify it, we don't have to declare it, but we can check the data type. If you want to see, I'll show you. If you go back, if I type here type of uh, that is full name, yeah, can you see? So your JavaScript code dynamically understand when you are executing, when on the runtime it understand that there is no numbers in this, so it is storing as a string. If I change it to number 1 to 3, then what do you think, what would the output, number or string?
String.
Okay, let's see.
String.
Now I'll type of full name. Yes, correct, because on the runtime only it understand that yes, this particular number has been mentioned in the string type. Okay,
Because of the double quotes.
sorry.
Because of the double quotes
Yes,
in
yes, correct, because of the double quote. If I remove double quote, it will treat as a number only. Type of full name, yeah, it is treating as number. So we don't have to specify like that. You can enter any other uh, um, variables as well, like for the example name, age, you type 18. Now next, price. If you type 99, if say, wait a minute, 99.99. Okay, x is equal to, okay, that is enough. So let me just show you. So these are some variables, what we are trying to learn, that when we are trying to declare a variable, for example a string, a name, a number, age, or a price in decimal. So we are not specifying any data type. So JavaScript dynamically, it's a dynamic language, so it understands on the runtime only that, okay, that full name Harshakti is associated with the string, age 18 is associated with number, price 99.99 is associated with number only, because there is no float or decimal concept here. Okay, I'll show you as well. So let me go back. We will type here price. Okay, so instead of typing type of here, I can type here also. It will show me the same thing. Okay, so like for example, I'll do this. If I type of price, i- it will show me number as well. Okay, so here also, I mean, both the places, uh, we can type the JavaScript code. So console log meaning print this in console. Where is console? So if you are typing anything, any Java code here, obviously that also will execute. Okay, so that is all about the variables.
I have
Now
one
there are,
doubt here.
yeah, please go ahead.
Can we also declare a data type in explicitly, or no need to declare explicitly?
No need to declare. If you
For
want, you
example,
can.
in C we give some int a equal to some name value, right?
Yes, yes,
Here
yes.
just we are using age equal to 18. That is enough, or can we also use that syntax also?
No, it is not required. Um, if you do it, it unnecessarily increase in your code. Okay, and first of all, it will throw an error only, unexpected keyword or identifier. I'll show you. We are yet to cover that part. Why we are not using, and there are data types. It's not, but we don't mention it. Explicit declaration is not
హలో
required. So now we are trying to learn the variables, like how to declare any variables.
ఎలా
Okay,
కవర్ చేసుకుని
is
వస్తావు
is this concept clear? How to declare any variable, be it
ఇద్దరికే
string.
దానికి లేదు కదా పైకి
There
మరి
are other variables also, uh, like boolean it is, huh? For example,
సరే రండి
today's session, who all are present, so we will write is present equal to true or false. So let me type true. So this is a boolean type. Let me just quickly copy paste it. This will be a boolean type. I'll save it. See, true boolean. Okay, the other types are also there. uh, yeah, string, number, boolean, covered. Yeah, so these are the three type. Other types are also there, specifically in Java. Okay, one is that x equal to null. So null is a type wherein we are specifying that uh, x is equal to null, meaning null is a value. Okay, it's, but it is treated as a data type only. Okay, I'll show you the type as well, just a minute. Simply type x, I'll type, you will see it will come as null only. Sorry, object. I'm sorry, why object? Because it, uh, while declaring the data type, there are two things. I'm covering it prior only. So two data types are there, primitive data type and a non-primitive data type. So under non-primitive data type in JavaScript, there is something called as object. So under object, we have two additional data type known as x equal to null, and the other data type under object is y equal to undefined. Okay, so this is another type. I'll show you. This will also show me object only. Okay. Okay, this is showing undefined, correct. So undefined is a data type, null comes under the object part. Okay, so what is this, where to use and all, we will see later, but it is not that frequently used. Just for your knowledge purpose I am sharing this. But null we are using many a times, but undefined is rarely used. But I will show you one when we will be starting declaring the data types and all, we will show you. I'll tell you the difference between the null and undefined first. Null meaning it's a value, null value itself. Okay, x equal to null is a value, but y equal to undefined meaning the y is not defined. There is nothing associated with y. Y is not declared. Okay, wherein x is declared and x has a value called as null. Okay, like that age has a value called 18, the same way x has a value called null. But in y, we have not declared, okay, anything. So the value which y is storing is undefined. It cannot define, be it a string, be it a number or boolean. So it is undefinable. Okay, this part we'll take up later, don't get confused and all. Just to understand that these are 4 5 different data types. One is the string type, the other is the number type, the other is the boolean type, null type, and undefined type. So all the 4 5 variables are clear to you?
I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
Like, if I'm printing that name, hello world, okay, it is little like color is little highlighted, but if I'm printing null, so it's like little like color is little down. So reason behind. Can I show my screen? Like if I'm printing console.log, okay,
uh,
full first name, my name,
yes.
okay. So it's
Okay.
color. Can you show the output? Like
Okay, you want, wait a
yeah, for
minute, I'll
this
copy
one.
this. Yeah, I'll
No,
copy this.
for,
Yeah,
no,
I'll
for
paste it here. I'll paste it
this.
here.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm just do no, just print console.log x as well.
x also you want to
Not
print.
yeah, x.
A type of, or I want to, you want to print x.
Not type of, just x or y,
Okay,
anything.
okay, okay, okay. Let me print x then.
Remove type of only. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Run it. See, here it is little like color is little down. If
Hmm.
we compare as
Yeah, yeah.
if we compare with
Yeah, yeah,
hello,
yeah.
it's
It is because of the representation of JavaScript code by the browser. Okay, so null,
oh,
since it is not any value, so it is highlighting. If you type any numbers, it will have different thing. I'll show you.
yeah. Same color is showing for undefined as well. Like if I'm printing Y, so
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
Hmm.
So if I type age, so if I print age,
Yeah,
it will give me in color.
it's highlighted. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
just a
like for
representation.
number, they have represented a different color.
Yeah.
For none. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's just a representation, not to worry.
Okay, okay. Clear. Thank
Sure.
you so much.
Any other doubt? Anybody?
I have a
Okay.
one doubt on this.
Yeah. Yeah, please.
Here, identifier means it is meaning to a variable or data type. Identifier means what its meaning.
Identifier is a variable.
Variable. Okay, got it.
Hmm. I'll talk about these.
So
See,
when you
full
say
name.
identifier, we don't know whether it is a integer or a
No, no,
character,
integer.
right?
No, no, integer, number, float.
It can
These
be
are all.
anything.
These are data type. These are not identifier. Number, float, boolean. These are data type. This full name, age, price is a variable name. Okay, what are variable? Variable is something, uh, just like in maths we have na, let x be the variable. So for example, this is variable, this is variable name. So variable is full name or age. So it is given 18. 18 is a variable name or variable number, you can say. Variable number associated with this variable age, because age can vary. So likewise, full name can vary. It can have a n number of names. So it's a variable, but we have not identified whether it is a string type, it is a number type, or so how to do that, or whether we do it in Java or not, that JavaScript or not, we will see in some time. Okay, this is variable name, this is variable, and all the string number and all these are data types. Understood? Clear?
I have another question here.
Yes.
Actually, here we are writing the JavaScript code. So this
Hmm.
is actually translated by the browser itself, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
here browser is acting as a interpreter.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's not like a compiler like that.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you another example.
బట్టలు కూడా ఇప్పేయండి మొత్తం ఉతికేయడానికి వేసేస్తా వెళ్ళి తొందరగా వెళ్ళండి మొత్తం ఇన్నర్స్ అన్నీ ఇప్పేయండి
What do you think?
ఎంతసేపేరా
Will this code be executed or not? Since I'm not getting error,
Undefined.
yeah, it's an undefined thing. So let us just go back. Cost is undefined. But can you see, just because one line number 13 is incorrect, it didn't stop the JavaScript to run other correct, I mean, correct statements. So all the correct statements were executed. Only the false statement or the incorrect statement was not executed. So that's another versatile feature of the JavaScript. It runs all the correct statement. The incorrect one, it will highlight. Okay. Now there is another term which is called as assignment operator. Operators will see. I'm just referring here is because now
బట్టలు మొత్తం
we
ఇప్పే
have mentioned this,
చెడ్డి కూడా ఇప్పి
this only
ఇప్పేస్తాను
equal to was remaining.
ఎక్స్ట్రా
So this equal to is known as operator. Okay.
ఉతికి ఆరబెట్టు డ్రైయర్తో లేకపోతే
Operator
ఉతికి
here
వచ్చేసిందా
doesn't mean that for example
బట్టలు ఇక్కడ
age is
వేసి
equal to 18.
ఇక్కడ వేసి ఉతికేస్తాను
That doesn't mean it is mentioning age
తీసి
is
పెట్టేస్తాను
equal, age is equal to 18. No, it is saying that age is a declared, we have declared this variable. Please store 18 in this variable. Okay, so the right hand side, the value which is present on the right hand side will be saved or the stored in the left hand side. It is simply storing the value. It is not declaring, uh, or it is not mentioning the value, although we are declaring it, but it is not, it's a assignment operator. It is assigning the right hand side value to the left hand side variable name. Okay, so this is for your understanding purpose, because it creates a memory and generate it again. I'll show you another interesting feature. When you are typing the same line of code in your other languages, you will get an error, but in Java you won't get. In JavaScript JS you won't get. For example, let me hide this, I mean remove this. Let me hide all of this. Yeah. So age 18. I'll type age 24. So same I have, you know, with the same name I have declared it. The last line which is executed 24, that will be printed in the console. Let me go back and show you 24. Okay. So what we have done here, age is equal to 24, meaning the age variable is storing 18 value. Now we are asking that please, you know, remove the age variable, sorry, 18, and replace it with the 24. Okay. But you, if you want to print the age as 18, then there are two options. Otherwise you have to rename this variable, or else you can copy this and paste it here. So now what will it will print, it will print both the age. First it will print 18, then the next it will print 24. We'll go back and see. Yeah, 18 and 24. Or else you can rename if you want both the code at bottom, then you have to rename. You can't print both the age together with the same name. Either you type age 1 or you type age 1, then you will able to see 18 and 24. Okay. So equal to is doing nothing but just putting the right hand side value into your left hand side value. Okay. So this is all about the assignment operator and variable. Now next, one more concept before we jump on. There are few different ways to, you know, declare or write the variable, the casing, what we call. So we were discussing that I forgot the name, I'm sorry. So it was F was capital for her in her
Raj,
project.
sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Probably we'll have to stop it here because we had anticipated only 90 minutes of session. Could we
Okay.
take this next topic to tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. It's just a 2-3 minutes more topic. Can I
Sure.
finish this one?
Yeah, because the meeting link is only till 1 o'clock.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Sure,
not
sure.
sure if it's going to extend.
Okay, okay. Sure, sure, sure. I'll finish in 2 minutes. So there are different type of casing. Okay. So I'll type that as well. Full name equal to, sorry. Okay, let it be. So another is, you know, full underscore name you can type. Another is full hyphen name. Okay, this is not working. And anyways, other type is full name. Did you saw this? I typed F full name and I clicked on enter. Okay, just a minute. Let me declare something. Okay, fine. Now it's working fine. Full name and one more full name. So there are various type of casing I'm trying to explain here. So first I'll go from bottom once. Okay, this is called as all upper casing. Okay, now this is called as pastel casing. Okay, this is called as kebab, kebab, kebab casing. Now this is called as snake casing. This is called as all lower casing. These are various options you can use. Okay, but As a general practice in JavaScript, we use this casing, which is very popular. You also know it is called as camel casing. Yeah. So that's about today's topic. Over to you, Prithvi ma'am.
ఏ సౌండ్ తగ్గించండి.
Yeah, thank you, Braj. We'll continue with the same session tomorrow because it's already 1 o'clock and we see some few of the participants are dropping as well. Thank you so much, Braj. The enthusiasm was supposed to continue, but we have to stop it till here. Please practice and go through the course material. The link has already been given. Alaikya, Harshakti and team, I request you to please post in the link once again.
ఎస్ ష్యూర్ ప్రతి.
Yeah, so if you have any doubts, you can get back to Braj tomorrow with the doubts. Thanks once again. Thank you so much, Braj. We shall continue with the same momentum in tomorrow's class. And it's a